Hi, today I have two poems for you to enjoy. Here's the first one.
Intentions. She looked at me warily as I approached her easily. She sensed the hidden danger brewing within this tall stranger. Thinking she'd end things before they began, she launched a barrage of questions, her plan. For such a tiny thing, she puffed up her chest and boldly declared, "What are your intentions, at best?" Before I could respond, she went on the attack. She even laughed, thinking I'd crack. With a look that could kill, fierce and clear, she smirked and said, "I bet you're insincere. Just after physical pleasure, I can see. You look like the type who'd run after you're done with me. A classic son of a gun, I'm sure. Gone with the morning sun, that's your lure." I smiled again and replied, "Are you finished bashing me?" I thought her worthy, but I had to see. If we were compatible, me for her, she for me. I didn't deny the desire for intimacy, for I am a man after all. But I told her I wanted a woman to be mine, not for one evening, but till the end of time. And if commitment was what she sought for, I'd love her like no other had before. Her smile faded, she stared unsure. Her posture changed slightly, suddenly demure. Then gazing into her eyes, I spoke slow to make my point. "I mostly want to make your mind moan."
If you like that one, you're going to like this one.
God's treasure chest. Although a rose is a flower whose beauty derives from its aromatic essence, it does not compare. Although the rose represents beauty, grace, and absolute admiration, it does not compare. Although the rose is a life form with its own radiance, it does not compare. For although all these qualities are manifested in this single floral creature, it simply does not compare. For the rose is only a flower, whereas you are a girl, like comparing a grain of sand against a shining pearl. Even when it blossoms at its height of elegance, compared to your beauty, the rose stands no chance. Your physical beauty is plain to see, but the beauty inside you, this is what I mean. The pure love, the soul, inside of you, is what I see of thee. The girl, unlike the flower, is sweet, tender, and free. An intelligent individual is more important to me. This is the ideal woman that someday shall marry me. For though it possesses beauty, as has been said before, a rose is just a flower, simply nothing more. You, my dear, were created, and this I do implore. Created out of eternal love, molded into something more. Molded in living tissue by the caretaker up above, daily judging fairly in the company of doves. With feet dangling lazily, he listens but also places humans to his test. He does so quietly by the edge of heaven's crest. Therefore, can you see why selecting beauty, he's the best? To me, he's right. Your soul is beauty. This I could have guessed. For God created beauty in flowers, the rose above the rest, the celebrated flower of his prized botanical nest. But when he chose a woman of flesh, he thought a while. He wanted something special to represent his style. He thought and thought and thought till he knew who he was searching for. Someone with those qualities not found in any store. Someone full of honesty, honest as he is. Someone full of faith, strong as he is. Someone whom he loves, as she does love him. Someone he could count on, even when life seems dim. Suddenly he smiled gently, for he knew where to look. Yes, that's it, right there, near my holy book. He waved his hand gently in a saluting style. The top opened slowly. Well, it took a while. He looked in and selected one of his favorite jewels. The jewel was a diamond, one of God's favorite tools. With one hand he held it and pressed it to his breast, a rare diamond found in God's own treasure chest. He cleaned it, shined it, and into it he blew. He blew the breath of life and transformed it into you. Again, a smile gleamed as he closed the chest. For he had found his favorite. That was you, my love, his best.
If you like those two poems, please make sure to subscribe. I would love to hear your comments, and I'm sure drop a like. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.